this time I won't. Forever, 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 yeah.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to week 2 of my weekly journey from bringing a store from 0 sales all the way up to right now $1,500 in sales. So I just want to go over a little recap about this and just give you guys an update. But with it, first, if I could grab your attention and ask you to do one thing, if you guys can give this video a like, that would help me out so much. And if you guys could just subscribe to the channel. I'm just trying to give you guys as much information as we go, to show you guys what I'm doing, how I'm profiting, and like how sales are going at this point. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into it. So in this segment, I'm going to show you guys a couple of different things, show you guys what I struggled with, where I'm at now, and like just give you a breakdown of a couple of things. So I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to break down my eBay fee calculator for you guys. So this is basically how I've been testing a couple of the items that I have going out right now. So from left to right, it goes like this. So if we get an order that comes in, before I put the order up on my eBay page, I built this calculator to basically do everything that I need for me, so I can figure out exactly how much I'm making, exactly cashback profit, and on credit cards. So what this calculator does is it goes and it breaks everything down for me before I put an item up. So what'll happen is I'll use Zik Analytics. I'll find like a really good selling item using a source that I like. Most of the time it's Walmart. It's either and I got a couple other sources too. A couple of times I have used Amazon and I really don't like it. I'm trying to steer away from Amazon. I just listed a couple of items in the beginning just to get me rolling from Amazon. I think I listed like 3 items. So I'm most familiar with Amazon, but I'm most familiar with a bunch of other sources as well, but I started with Amazon and I'm switching back to other sources and just broadening my horizons to bring this store up and just continue to making profit. So how this goes is, like, if I find an item and I find that it's selling good, I'll put the item price in here. So this is what my competitor is selling it for. This breaks down the eBay price, so I pay 9.15. What this does is it takes the number, multiplies it by 9.15, comes up with the eBay fee. Then we got the PayPal fee. PayPal fee is that same number that was the sold for price, multiplies it by 2.9% because that's what PayPal takes away, plus 30 cents. And then these all add together, and this gives you your fee total right here. Also, we have promoted listings fees, so I multiply the sold price that I listed for on eBay, and in this case it was 0% because I didn't promote it. But just for instance, if I were to go and promote it, let's say by 1%, this would change everything. So now this over here would tell me exactly like how much. Whoa, that's not 1%. No, that's 1.0. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Promoted listings fee. Oh, there we go. 1%. Boom. Okay, so just forgot to add the percent sign. That's why it was doing that. So what this multiplies it by is that 1%, again, for the sold for price, and it'll give me a breakdown of everything. This is the fee total, adding eBay fee, PayPal fee 2, promoted listings fee gives me a total fee, plus the cost of the item, which is the complete amount owed. So it turns out to 161. As you can see, my profit would be negative if I were to promote the listing and sell at this price. And this is just telling me my percentage that I'm selling this item for. So at this percentage right now, it's selling at a negative 0.67%, which is not what we want. We're generally aiming for 2% or higher, and I'd like to go a lot higher, especially with some of these other sources that I use. This right here tells you cashback profit depending on which credit card you're using or which supplier. So if I were using Amazon, I have the 5% cashback card. Or if when I get my Citi double cashback rewards credit card, this will be 2% for every transaction that takes place on that card. and that's how you go about that. This can also be used for cashback credit, so like, or cashback websites. So if you go to a cashback website and you know that their profit or your cashback is going to be 5%, you can see that right there, and then it would add everything over here. But this isn't correct, right? Well, yes, it is. It goes right across. As you can see, my cashback plus my credit card, if my credit card was at 1%, would yield me only 0.31 because we were negative over here. So that's where all this comes into effect. I only added K2, so K2 plus O2. So these are, I only added this plus this to give me this profit. But if it was, so let's say that this was a 1% cashback and this was 5% with a guess, like we could change this and just have it added all together, which would yield a higher amount, but I'm not going to do that right now. This is just my simple breakdown. This took a little bit of time. I really like math, so it's not that bad for me. But this took a little bit of time to put together. I have a more complex Chrome extension coming out soon, but I wanted to show you guys like what I'm doing right now just to get these. And this is all over the place, but for me, I can read it and I understand it. So this helps me get to where I need to go. All right, so on to the next one, which what you guys want to see is basically everything and where I'm at right now. So let's break this down. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and I'm just gonna open up all these screenshots to show you guys where everything's at so we can keep going from here. Oh, did I not take the latest screenshot? I thought I did. All right, this is actually higher. And I did take that screenshot. There it is. So I was going to do this video, and then a few minutes before, I wound up getting another sale. Did it come through? Yeah. Okay, so right before I decided to do this video, I actually got another sale. So it was 1,545, which is one of our goals that we were trying to reach. Now, my latest goal is to break 2K. I think I can do it by the end of this week. I'm really gearing up towards it. As you can see, sales have been going up. I'm actually increasing my feedback score has gone up too. I've gotten positives right now, so that's actually helping me out. But if you look right here, so I did 1,545 in the last 90 days, which is really good, starting from April 21st, and we are now on May 13th. So we're going to keep on grinding right now. This is actually just got a sale, so it went up to 1,591 right before, with actually an item that I listed today, so I was pretty happy about that. So that's where we're at right now. With this right here, 1,545, I did all the math, and it turns out that I am actually only $60 profit right now front end, which is not bad. So like, some of the issues that I'm having are one of my providers. I'm actually trying to get my tax money back from them. So this was one of my issues that I had. One of my items was sell like hotcakes through Amazon. So what I have to do is I'm contacting the third-party supplier, which I'm tax exempt on Amazon, and I am tax exempt. So what I can do is I'm trying to contact the third-party supplier to get them to remit those taxes back, and that should get my front end profit back up. So if we did all that, it should be about $84 after all said and done, which is not bad. So the cost of running this right now is just, it's like $50. So we are on week 2 of this month. So 50 minus 84 from 50 is $34. So that's what we're looking at right now. I'm trying to break and yield a steady profit of about $100 right now from this, and increase my profit percentages, which I'm playing around with right now, just throwing in items and stuff like that. I'm just happy to see that this is working again. So this is just like a test. So it's basically running the way it's supposed to, and next we're going to go on to how many items I got listed. So right now I literally only have 29 items listed and active, and we just broke 1,500 in sales, which is not bad. So we're going to try and keep listing. I'm listing between 2 and 3 items a day, and consistently just trying to grow this account slow and steady. Like, I'm just taking my time, trying to figure out the best profits and keep everything as good as I can. So that's where we are at right there. And then last but not least, I wanted to show you guys, like, we haven't been flagged yet, so this keeps going up, so I'm really happy about that. Promoted listings right now seems to be where I'm selling a majority of my items, to be honest. So I'm gonna try and keep that going. Like it is extremely necessary. Promoted listings is really helpful. It helps out a lot. So that's where I'm at right there with my promoted listings and everything else. So next I want to talk to you about some like problem areas that I've been having. So shipping, one of the issues that we had with shipping was with Amazon. I had used a couple of items just to get the store going. Turns out that one of them was, or actually, yeah, one of them went through Amazon, and it was fulfilled by Amazon shipping service. So what I did with that is like I took into consideration some MCO 11 restrictions of what was happening with some people who were running a manual store. And this is why it pays to pay attention. So what I have seen and heard from a majority of the groups that I was in, that was when you updated your Amazon information using BCE tracking for Amazon, it turns out that they were getting flagged in MCO 11 restrictions right away. So what I did was I manipulated a FedEx tracking number. So I found out how to manipulate FedEx tracking numbers. I'll do another video about that later on. It wasn't that hard. They were pretty simple to manipulate. But what I did is I tested it and it happened to work. So that's how I went with it. The customer had already received the item. It went up late. The item went up late anyways. Not late. The shipping went up late, so I just manipulated the tracking for it just to show that I had sent it, and I know the item's already delivered. It shows it's delivered. So the customer was happy with it. No issues with that. I just needed to get the tracking uploaded. So that was one issue. Second issue was again with Amazon for the same item, but I had used a different supplier on the same store. This one was coming from China. So I made a large profit off of this, but the item's coming from China, and I was very disappointed with that. I didn't realize it was coming from China. It's just a mistake that happened, so I just had to be aware of it. So that's the other issue that this store is facing right now. It's already going through. I actually uploaded China shipping, which we're going to find out if that affects it or not. Hopefully not. And we're just going to keep rolling with that. I've since taken that one item down. It was really problematic. I didn't see that coming, but it sold a lot. And I got, well, 5 sales out of it. One, I lost money. The rest, I made a good amount of money. And I lost money just so I can get the shipping done faster. But even with the shipping done faster, it ships through Amazon. So it was like a lose-lose all around. So that's one item I had to reject. After looking into other multiple sources, I'm looking to find different ways to increase my profits, and that's where I'm at now. So I just wanted to give you guys a general breakdown of like where I'm at, how to keep building this up, and test different suppliers. Like I said, I'm using Walmart. Sportsman's Guide is a good one. I've checked out some other online retailers. I'm not going to give them all away because it took a long time to get all this information, but you can always message me or reach out to me. I'm starting to offer one-on-one services, so just reach out to me and I'll help you guys out. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll get back to them. I'm going to try and do another one. Hopefully we can keep this store going. If I can break $100 profit after all expenses, I'll be pretty happy. That'll show me that this store is moving again. And then from there, we're just going to try and build it to 250 and then 500 and then hopefully 1,000. If we can generate 1,000 from this one store, then we can replicate this again. So that's where I'm at. So just wanted to give you guys, the feedback and just keep you guys motivated and show you guys like this shit is possible. Like I literally took this before I was about to show you guys how my sales were, and I did one more sale tonight, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. If you guys can, just do me a favor, like and subscribe, and really mean the world to me. And shout out to everybody for getting us past 500 subscribers. That is awesome. We're gonna keep grinding. Hopefully one day we can get this past 1,000 subscribers and keep building from there. So that's what I'm working on. I'm also going to start a free Facebook group. I'm going to be working on that this week as well. So you guys stay posted, get ready. I'm really trying to hone in on this. We're trying to get this to be a full-time thing in the future. So I'm really grinding this out this year. All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Peace.